Good morning, Vietnam!
Rise and shine. It's butt whipping time.
Where are you from, bro?
Oh, I'm from Tennessee.
Oh, that's a sick accent, bro. I haven't heard that before. That's awesome, dude.
How impressive is that to you?
Really impressive.
And they run through our ass like shit through a tin horn, man, and we could not stop them.
What? Bro, what are you talking about?
I don't think nobody even worried about that type of stuff.
Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you.
You're not really that stupid, are you?
So don't shake your fucking head. If you ask a question, I'm telling you how I feel.
I can sit here and tell you for an hour. You wouldn't understand because you've never played. You've never been an athlete before in your life.
I am still up 20 grand from this last time I stick it in you.
More proud of yourself.
I don't agree with that. So, just go ahead on your soliloquy, but I just don't agree with that.
Oh, hell, Ricky, I was high when I said that. Because we have a tendency to think that way around here.
You're such fucking dopes.
If you're here, you come up, take the mic, make all your statements. There's a seat here and there's a seat.
That's about as PG rated as I can say it.
Second place of all of college football. You need to think of it that way. You need to think of it that way.
Is this live?
Yes, we're live. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Game On. This is your sports morning espresso shot on a beautiful Saturday morning. I'm your host, Will, and I'm ready to tell you all about the latest and greatest going on in the sports world. Sorry, we're never late. We're perfectly on time, but started a little bit later than normal. There's always something. So my alarm goes off at 4. We start the show at 4:30 in the morning. I'm laying there in bed just for a couple minutes before I get up. It's Saturday. I mean, come on, right? Give me a break. And I hear a door open down the hall, and I'm like, no. And so I get up, and it's my 4-year-old, and he's just sitting there at the bottom of, he walked downstairs and just sitting at the bottom step, and I'm like, dude, it is 4 a.m. Pick him back up. Have to get him back into bed. Sneak in there. Hope we don't wake his little brother up. And then I get down here. I had to clean. Wife didn't set up the coffee last night. She usually always does. So I had to clean all that up, do that. And then get in here and get on my laptop because I got my Mac here that I run everything through, but I also run the Rumble Studio and everything through my MacBook. And it decided to do an update last night, I guess. I don't know. So I log in, and then all of a sudden my screen just kind of freezes up. And I'm like, okay, this is weird. And then eventually it gets logged in. It says, hey, by the way, we did an update. And I'm like, oh, great. So I had all this stuff prepped and pulled up already. And then, yeah, that happened. So I lost it all. So that was great. I sound like I'm in a can. Okay, let's see if I can fix this. Hold on. Do I really sound that bad? Rumble, do I sound that bad? Let me see. Let's see what I sound like. Could just be my voice. Hold on. Like I said, technical difficulties this morning. Ooh, I do sound. Ugh. Let me see. Oh, that's why.
Do I sound beautiful now? Yeah, it was going through my AirPods. Ha! I do sound beautiful. Gosh, that's great. That's great. Okay, good. We're here, though. We're here. It's been a morning. Got a lot of sports to talk about. A lot of things. Steps, how did our wheel do yesterday? I didn't look. But good morning, Steps. Good morning, Mont. Good morning, Pretty 08. Good morning, Patriot. How we all doing? Did you guys win any bets yesterday? I almost hit a zigzag on Kalshi, but I just couldn't. I wasn't smart enough to do it. I took the Pacers to begin with, and at halftime they were up. And I thought about taking the Bucks on the other end, and I didn't. Now I'm paying for it. Okay. Give me just a second. Oh, that's beautiful. Standard stuff. This is great. Mr. Irrelevant. 0-4-1. Yeah. Steps, what are you doing to me, man? What are you doing to me? We are 0-14-1 in the last 3 days of doing the wheel. I cursed it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. It's okay. We'll bounce back today. I'm just going to go with the good old faithful Austin Riley. I don't even know if he plays today, but I'm going to go with the good old faithful Austin Riley. Evaldi did his thing. Let's go. All right. Before we get started. Nope, that's not what I want. Nope. Yes. There we go. Look at that. I'm remembering how to do this, guys. Okay. I'm going to tell you about something. Let me tell you something, Skip. Let me tell you something, Skip. I tell you about Rumble. Shout out to Rumble. Look at that. Even though we're up bright and early this morning before 5 a.m. on a Saturday, we are live up on Rumble. So let me tell you something about Rumble. This sponsorship is from Rumble, one that is incredibly important to the survival of the company. When Rumble first started in 2013, they built the platform for the small creator. That's me. They didn't censor or have biases. They were fair and treated all creators equally. No one thought platforms would censor political conversations or censor opinions on COVID. Me, the uncensored pharmacist, they censored on COVID. Could you believe that? But they did. Facebook admitted they fell to the pressure from the Biden and Harris administration. Rumble did not. They held the line. They're attacked daily for giving us a voice to talk to you. They're attacked in corporate media. They're attacked by governments like France, and they're attacked from brand advertisers who refuse to work with them. Corporate America is fighting to remove speech. Rumble's fighting to keep it. Rumble won't survive with brand advertisers. They don't get much of it. Watching our show on Rumble is the most they can ask from you. But if you really believe in this fight, and if you have the means, one major way you can help Rumble survive is by joining Rumble Premium. See that little premium thing I got up here in the corner? I'm a premium member. If you want to become a premium member too, I mean, right here on my page, you click on it down below. You're watching the stream. There's a big old red join premium button right there. Click that one and they'll know I sent you, and I'm a part of the Rumble creator program, so I'll get credit for it too. We be helping me out, you'd be helping Rumble out, and you'd be getting a great experience of Rumble Premium. Join the community that believes in the First Amendment and believes in our human right to free speech. Rumble's offering $10 off with the promo code STUDIO. That's STUDIO when you purchase an annual subscription. Go to rumble.com/premium and use the promo code STUDIO. Like I said, if you have the means, believe in the cause, now is the time to join Rumble Premium. But if you don't have the means, that's okay. I'm just happy that you're watching here on Rumble, that you smash that like button and give me a follow and hang out and say something nice in the chat. Rumble Premium. Go check it out. Booyah. Booyah. All right. Back to business. Did you see I didn't see Crick's show yesterday, but I saw Crick's show the other day. You see my man went and got all he's taking advantage of these customizations. Like he does a little circle instead of the square thing here on StreamYard. He's getting fancy. So because you can do things like I haven't even looked at it yet. What is it? If I do this, look at that. What's this? And it kind of look. Oh, okay. I see. Okay, no, it's a little bit cleaner. There's the normal. I think I like this one. Pink. What? Bueller. Oh, we can change colors. Oh, we can do all sorts of fun things. Look at that. Look at that. What if I do this, but then we do this? What does this do? Oh. Oh, baby. I think I kind of like this one. I like this one. Look at that. Look at that. Changing things on the fly. Professional here. I'm a professional here. Right? We are not 0-14-1. We went 3-1 and then 0-9 oh yeah, that's right. Well, I'm skipping the 3-1 day. There's if you take the day before the 3-1 day and you exclude the 3-1 day, we're 0-14-1. Damn. Rough. It's rough. But actually, we're break even actually through those 4 days because the 3-1 day was like a plus 14.25 units. So we're back. Unless you were a dumbass and did 2 units instead of 1 on some of those days. Whoopsies. Got to ride the wave. We're going to have ups and downs. That's okay. Yeah, you're right. Steps, what are you doing right now? You at work? Going to work? Why aren't you on stream? Where are you at? My guy? Where you at? Should we go through some sports news? I want to go see what's on the old Twitterverse. Ooh, that's too small. What if you do this? Ooh. Which one do you guys like better? It doesn't really matter. That's what she said. Oh boy. Wheels up 30 units, so no complaining if you if you hopped on the wheel late. Okay. Oh, you're at work? All right. That's fair. Pick is in? Okay. Let's scroll down here and see what I retweeted yesterday. This was funny. Shedeur Sanders has become so you guys don't know. I did make this title before I realized because I thought he for sure was going to get selected on yesterday, rounds 2 or 3. It was always a Shedeur thing. I guess not. Shedeur is has become the only draft pick. Well, he's not even a draft pick yet. It should be draft prospect in pro sports history to spend more on his draft night setup than the total value of his first contract. That's funny. I wonder who's going to end up taking him. I saw Jalen Milroe went in front of him to the Seahawks, I believe. The dude that had that terrible combine from what was it, Louisville? He went. What was that, second round, third round? No, it was third round. I don't know. He went. And someone else went. Oh, by the way, shout out. We'll get to it. I have it on here, but my Patriots took a kick, baby. Took a kick. Go Kicks. I bet you Quinn Ewers goes before him too. I'm telling you, Quinn Ewers. He should have been a first round draft pick, Quinn Ewers. I'm telling you, he's going to turn out to be the best one of this class. Everyone, though, it's so funny seeing the legacy media get all like, look at Stephen A is outraged. Am I the only one that finds it funny that Mel Kiper is like just crying? He's been crying since after the first round. Like, instead of congratulating all the players that got drafted and talking about them in the first round, he spent like 9 minutes on draft night just scolding these owners, these teams, these GMs, these coaches about why they messed up not taking Shedeur. Like, he knows better than all 30, well, I guess all the head coaches and GMs in the league. It's crazy. That's crazy. There we go. Shout out to Kyle Williams. He could. Patriots with the number 69 pick overall. Ayo. Take Washington State's wide receiver Kyle Williams. That's awesome. That's awesome. Breaking news. President Trump has issued an executive order that Shedeur must be drafted no later than round 3. Well, they didn't listen. So that's going to be interesting. I wonder if Trump tweeted about it, which was kind of funny. Like, Trump, listen, you don't know how to run a football organization. Let's stop, buddy. Just focus what we got going here. Love you, Trump. Love you, Papa Trump. But listen, just let the teams cook, okay? Just let these teams cook. But I wonder if after seeing that, if the teams are like, yeah, now we're definitely not taking him. The Bears 2023, the Bears-Panthers 2023 blockbuster trade is now final. The Panthers got Bryce Young, and in return, the Bears got DJ Moore, offensive tackle Darnell Wright, cornerback Tyreek Stevenson, quarterback Caleb Williams, and this year, wide receiver Luther Burden. I think the Bears won that one. He's up. Sanders is legendary for falling this far. Yes. Trump's DEI tweet about Sanders. But hey, we now I'm kind of rooting for Sanders, you know? Now that he's fallen this far, a little humbling experience. Kind of rooting for him to go prove everyone wrong, you know? I'm not rooting that hard for him, but you know, now he's an underdog. He was always an underdog. But now he knows he's an underdog. Dude, my Patriots were doing the damn thing yesterday. We're going to go through some of these picks of what everyone picked, but look at this. We got ourselves a running back. Travion Henderson. So we got Will Campbell. Man, Drake May has to be up. We got him Will Campbell. Protect his ass. We got Travion Henderson in there. And then we took Kyle Williams. Getting him weapons, baby. Getting him weapons. That's what I'm talking about. This is crazy. And I wanted to, let's read about this story a little bit. So I know this guy was talking about it. First round pick out of Pittsburgh, or by the Pittsburgh Steelers, Derek Harmon from Oregon. His mom passed, dude, right after he got drafted. So she got to see her son get drafted, which is cool. But man, that's crazy. But apparently she suffered a stroke in 2022 that left her paralyzed on her left side. Was on life support in the hospital while Harmon was seeing if he's going to get drafted. Yeah, that's crazy. That's got to be tough. So his mom, she hung out. He says, it was a little bittersweet, man. He says, my mom wasn't with me. She's at the hospital right now. This is after he got drafted. So that was a little bittersweet because she worked just as hard as me to get to this moment. This is the story I was hearing about. He says Harmon said before, ahead of the Rose Bowl in December, Harmon shared some of his used some of his NIL money to buy his mom a wheel accessible van. He spent first 3 years of his career at Michigan State to be close to his mom before making the difficult decision to transfer to Oregon. It's a good move there. Apparently she had a bunch of brain surgeries. That's crazy. Well, at least she got to see him be drafted, you know. But sad moment there. Bittersweet, like he said. That's crazy. Quinn Ewers. You don't like this guy, man. She's got a nice little polo on, chilling with all these animals. Just watching the draft. Not getting selected, but watching the draft. He's got friends. Look at that. Out in, what is that, Chico, Texas? The hell is Chico, Texas? Let's see. Where's it at? Oh, it's a little bit northern Texas. Okay. Okay, that's what I thought. It's outside the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Okay. That's cool. Rumble making improvements to their RTMP direct streaming for be able to use OBS and whatnot easily through Rumble Studio. Pudge was out there testing it out last night. That's awesome. I know all the gamers are excited about that one. Did you guys see Mel Kiper hacked President Trump's True Social account? An attempt to get this guy is so obsessed with Shedeur Sanders that he hacked President Trump's True Social account and put out this statement just to help him get drafted. This guy will go to no lengths, no bounds are too far. Good morning, Grass Guy. How you doing? I just think it's wild. It's crazy. Adrian Peterson's in the news, not for a good thing. You know, these older legendary athletes, anytime they're in the news, it's usually 9 times out of 10 not good. But he was arrested after the first round for DWI. He was leaving a Vikings draft day party. Why is he still going to those? I don't know. He was pulled over at 3:20 in the morning. State trooper said he saw Peterson speeding 83 and 55. The cop suspected was drunk. AP was drunk. Then when he did a breath sample, he found out he blew a 0.14. That's not good. Okay, this next tweet that I'm going to show you guys, don't be sensitive. It's just a joke. Okay? It's just a joke. It's funny. It's not making fun of anyone. It's just funny. So remember the Bills' first pick? They brought out, I guess we could say special needs kid. I don't know what actually is all going on. But this was him to make the pick. And this guy goes, great get by the Bills. This kid has wheels. That's just funny. That's a funny joke. All right. So just laugh a little bit. I know you're chuckling. on the inside. It's just funny. Okay. I love the internet. Undefeated, never lost. All right. Once again, shout out to Heavy Steps. They said they'll be emailing you this weekend, Steps, about payment. Get you $125 holla. Proud of you. I believe Buku got second. Nothing good happens after 3 a.m. Nothing good happens after midnight. Especially for me. So I got to get up at 4 or earlier. Nothing good happens after midnight. Unless the wife rolls over and wakes you up. Then you know. You know what I mean? A little happens after midnight. And that's rare, you know? Yeah. Unless you're Shannon Sharp, then you're That's right. Okay. Oh God, this thing's still doing that. Huh? There's that, and we also got to go to PFF. Drop the base. Good morning, negotiable. Where are we at? Where's the draft tracker? All right, let's run through some of these picks from yesterday. Browns kick things off. This is where everyone thought the Shedeur was going to go, but nope. They take a line. Browns are doing some smart moves. It's weird. They take a linebacker out of UCLA, Carson Schwinger. All right. Good for them. Let's see. Texans end up taking a wide receiver out of Iowa State, Jaden Higgins, getting some wide receiver depth, as they found out injuries just dismantled that offense last season. Seahawks safety out of South Carolina. Now, this was interesting. Browns took Ohio State running back, but they took Quinshon Judkins. Everyone thought, Travion Henderson was going to go first. It was Quinshon Judkins. They got him. Miami beefing up the offensive line, and then my Patriots taking the other Ohio State running back, Trayvon Henderson. Let's go. And I know Ryan's probably pissed because he really wanted that one. I'm pretty sure. Ryan from Sports War, shout out. I believe Trayvon Henderson was the one he said that they wanted. Patriots nabbed him up. But his Bears took Luther Burden. How about that? Heavy steps, early soccer. Okay, good job. Good job. Proud of you. Proud of you. Steps, why are you not? Hold on. What is going on, Steps? Why are you not a supporter? Let's change that. Okay, there you go. There you go. Don't say I never did anything for you. Okay? Don't say I never did anything for you. Good morning, Thomas. How we doing? Then this one was shocking. So then the Saints, everyone thought this is where Shedeur was going to go, and the Saints take Tyler Chow in the second round. I think they could have got him in the third, but all right. Saints going to do Saints things. Bills beef up the defensive line. Jets take a tight end, Mason Taylor out of LSU. Niners end up taking a defensive lineman as well. Cowboys take the edge rusher. This wasn't the guy. At this point, there's a guy that's number 10. We talked about him, the guy from Marshall. It's the number 10 overall draft prospect, and he still hasn't been taken. Donovan here was the 17th overall. Yeah, situated at number 17 on PFF's big board. So this was great value for the Cowboys, Patriot. You got to be happy about that. That was a good pickup there. Colts, heavy steps Colts, get an edge rusher as well. Rams take Terrence Ferguson. Is he related to, was it Jake Ferguson? I wonder. You're welcome, Thomas. Glad to have you here. Make sure you smash the like button when you're here. Maybe hit the follow button too. Same. We're almost at 10,000 followers here on Rumble. Shout out. Now the Cardinals get great value here with Will Johnson. Maybe he has knee problems. Maybe the medicals is why Will Johnson isn't falling. But this guy's a first rounder, top half of the first round. Good quarterback here, and the Cardinals snag him up. So good pick by the Cardinals there. Texas take a tackle. They need a lot of help there on the offensive line, so they take a tackle out of Minnesota. Big boys up there in Minnesota. Bengals continue to pick on defense. Smart move here. Take a linebacker out of South Carolina. Seahawks take a tight end out of Miami. Is this the dude that's been there for ever? I wonder. Carolina takes a edge rusher out of A&M. Edge rusher, a lot of edge rushers coming out. You got Tennessee taking one. Tampa Bay takes cornerback from Notre Dame, Benjamin Morrison. Green Bay takes a tackle, beefing up that offensive line. Cardinals take a wide receiver out of Ole Miss. Bears take another tackle. They take a tackle out of Boston College. Making moves, baby, making moves. Lions take a guard out of Georgia. And we know those Georgia linemen are big boys. Raiders get a wide receiver out of TCU. We're still in the second round. And finally, Baltimore. Of course, Baltimore. It's these teams. The rich get richer, man. Baltimore is like, you know what? This guy's the 10th rated prospect out of this draft. We'll take Mike Green out of Marshall. Go on down to Baltimore, baby. So good pickup there for the Ravens. And then Broncos take a running back out of UCF. Commanders take a cornerback out of Mississippi. Dude, how many Is that like 4? 1, 2. Three. Oh, they must have traded one of their picks there because I know they had. Okay, but still 3 second-round picks for the Bears? Damn. They take a defensive lineman out of Texas A&M, Shamar Turner. That's a good pick. Chiefs take a defensive lineman out of Tennessee, Amar Norman Lott. Very good pick. Man, the rich get richer again. And what do we got? We got the Eagles take a safety out of Texas. And then we head to round 3. What up, B. McCormick? You got your orange on. Let's go. Why all of a sudden is a defensive end called an edge rusher? Gay and retarded. Because you got to rush the quarterback nowadays. You know? You got to rush the quarterback nowadays. That's why he's a rusher, man. He's not an end. He ain't just holding down the end anymore. What up, Blue City? My bad, man. My bad if I missed you a few minutes ago. What were you saying? As a special needs person, I did love a little bit. It was a little bit funny. See, it's just a joke. All right. It's nothing against that kid. It's just a joke. You did laugh a little bit. Okay. You laughed a little bit. Good. I'm glad you guys are laughing this morning. Glad we're having a good time. Who else is a good time this morning?
You got some tickle bitties and you don't know how to swing? Well, I'm here to help you. Next, you want to tuck your right arm and lay your left arm on top of that mommy milker. Bombs away?
Bombs away indeed. All right, let's see. Darius Alexander, a defensive lineman out of Toledo. Giants go with the first pick in the 3rd round. This is where you find the diamonds in the rough here. Another edge rusher taken. Chiefs trade up with Tennessee and get Louisville edge rusher. Browns take a tight end out of Bowling Green. Wow. This dude earned a 95.9 PFF grade last season. The best amongst the tight end class. What a great value pick there for the Browns. Raiders take quarterback out of Iowa State. My Patriots take probably the best wide receiver in this class. Kyle Williams. Go Cougs. Go Cougs. Williams can get open outside and deep. His 8.4 yards after the catch ranked first among the wide receivers in the 2025 draft. This man, all he does is yak, baby. Yards after catch. Because he a Coug. Proud of him. Go Cougs. Lions trade up and take a wide receiver out of Arkansas. Saints take a Texas big boy in the defensive line. Bills take an edge rusher out of Arkansas. Jets take a cornerback out of Florida State. We got Broncos taking a wide receiver out of Illinois. San Francisco takes a linebacker out of Oklahoma State. Now the Cowboys continuing to take defensive players. Smart move by them. Cornerback out of East Carolina. Panthers take an edge rusher out of Mississippi. Cardinals take a edge rusher out of Oregon. Houston takes another wide receiver from Iowa State. Colts take a cornerback out of Minnesota. Bengals take a guard out of Georgia. Good move there. Oh, they're saying it's below average. Ooh. Well, it's a 3rd round, you know. Titans take a safety out of Penn State. Steelers take a halfback out of Iowa. Okay. Bucks take a cornerback out of Kansas State. The Chiefs take a cornerback from California, from Cal. Chargers take a defensive lineman from Oregon. A lot of big boys, defensive linemen coming from Oregon. Green Bay takes a wide receiver from TCU. Jacksonville takes a safety out of Tulane. Jacksonville with back-to-back picks take a tackle from West Virginia. The Rams take an edge rusher from Michigan. Baltimore takes a tackle from LSU. Seattle trades up with Detroit and gets quarterback Jalen Milroe is your next quarterback taken. Look at that. See, that's where Jalen Milroe deserves to go in the 3rd round. 3rd round, you know what? He's a prospect. Let's see if we can do anything with him. But he's going to Seattle. That's crazy. Saints trade and get safety from Virginia. And then this one was kind of shocking. The Browns. The next quarterback taken was Dylan Gabriel. I didn't even see anything about where Dylan Gabriel was going to go, but the Browns said, you know what? We'll take Dylan Gabriel. Shedeur, sit your ass down. We'll take Dylan. I don't know where Shedeur's going to go now. Like, what team's going to take? Maybe the Raiders. The Raiders in the 4th round take him as a backup. I don't know, man. Patriots take a center from Georgia. Yeah, that's right. Let's beef up that offensive line, baby. Falcons take a safety from Notre Dame. Texans take a quarterback out of USC. Raiders take a tackle from Texas Tech. Haven't seen many Tech players drafted. Raiders take a tackle from William and Mary. Niners take a safety from Western Kentucky. Broncos edge rusher from LSU. And Vikings wide receiver out of Maryland. And to start the 4th round today, the Tennessee Titans are on the clock. Ooh, my Patriots pick here too soon. So that's a recap of what happened yesterday. You guys happy with what your team did? You guys shocked that Shedeur's not there? Do you think Shedeur's going to get drafted? I just love all the talking heads. All the talking heads and media figures freaking out over it. It's hilarious. Protect your quarterback, gentlemen. That's right. Jules says, say edge rusher one more time. Protect your QB or you wind up like the Dolphins. That's right. That's right. Well, that's what was going on in the world of the NFL yesterday. Let's talk a little NBA because we had some games yesterday, man. We had some games. I don't know if you guys know this, but we had games. This was crazy. So I thought for sure when I was checking in on the score and the Celtics were getting their ass kicked by the Magic, the Celtics put up 11 points in the 3rd quarter, and I was like, uh-oh. And then I bet on them a little bit when they were down to 8 cents, and then they went up to like 32 cents, and I cashed out and I said, nope, I don't care if they come back and win or not. Give me my money. But that's those Kalshi bets, by the way. But yeah, this was kind of shocking. So when I saw that they were trailing by double digits in the 4th quarter, I go, well, Tatum clearly didn't play. No, Tatum played, and Tatum put up 36 points. I don't know where his other teammates were, but I think this solidifies the Celtics can't win the title this year. You can't lose a game to the Magic like this, man. You have to sweep them. Look at Tatum. Tatum, 39 minutes, 10 of 22 shooting, 4 of 10 from 3. Not great, but not bad. 12 of 12 from the free throw, 36 points. Where's his other teammates? Porzingis, only 7 points. What are we doing? Jaylen Brown, 19. Got to do more. Derek White showed up, put up 16. I think if you said, hey, Derek White's going to get you 16, he's going to go 7 of 14 from the court, you say, yeah, we'll take it all day, every day, twice on Sunday. Was not enough. Magic was it was desperation mode for the Magic, and they got a win, much needed win there. Now it's 2-1 Celtics. You got to think the Celtics are just going to come out pissed off, ready to rip some heads off. That's what I would think for Game 4. But you never know. You never know. No, Skins, I'm a Cowboys fan, and no, sir, I'm not happy till Jerry's out. Whoa. Jerry's new nickname is Dumbledore. No, Dumbledore was good, though. Like, he actually did some things, right? He did some impressive things. Jerry doesn't. Other than building up the Cowboys brand. This one was shocking. So the Pacers come out and are up 10 at half, 57-47. It's looking like it's just another game. It's just looking like game 1 and 2. Pacers whooping the Bucks ass. And then they hit a wall in the 3rd quarter and could never come back from it. The Bucks end up putting up 70 points in the second half. They win 117-101. I'm pretty sure that ruined the under for anyone. But Giannis, 37 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists. I believe Dame played better. Let's take a look. Dame No, not really. No. So if you would have told me this, if you would have told me Dame was 2 for 12, 1 of 8 from 3, only put up 7 points, I would have said, yeah, there's no way in hell the Bucks ended up winning that game. But that's because Gary Trent Jr., holy cow, have yourself a day. 11 of 16, 9 of 12 from 3. That is when you got a guy that doesn't normally do that, shoots 75% from 3, puts up 37 points to match Giannis. Ugh. All right. I did not realize that. I was like, who scored for them other than Giannis? Ugh. Milwaukee not done yet, baby. Milwaukee not done yet. Pacers still lead that series 2-1. And then, I didn't even know this. Minnesota gets a win last night. The Timberwolves 116-104 win over the Lakers. LeBron with 38 points, 10 rebounds. Not enough as Ant-Man finally shows up. Didn't do jack diddly squat in the first 2 games. He puts up 29, 8, and 8. You're a Timberwolves fan. You got to like that. Let's check out the box scores this game. What did Luka do? Where you at, Luka? Luka, 6 of 16 shooting. Not a good night for him. Only 17 points. Austin Reeves with 20. LeBron with 38. Other than that, they didn't get much from anyone. Meanwhile, you got Julius Randle putting up 22. Jaden McDaniels putting up 30. And you got Ant-Man putting up 29. And you get 2 guys off the bench for the Timberwolves putting up double digits. That's going to win you. That's going to win you a lot of playoff games if you can get your bench players, a couple of them putting up double-digit points. This is an interesting series now. 2-1 Timberwolves. I think this one's just going to keep going back and forth. Ping-ponging around. What up, Buku? How we doing, buddy? Look out for that email if you haven't got it already from those guys at Season Pools. Buku, you got yourself second place. A little $75 holla. How about that? Patriot says he's on the leaves today. Okay. Grass guy says system play. That's right. 70 points in 1/2 is crazy. It is. Who's playing today, though? Those games yesterday, that plays over. That plays over. We're moving on.
Like, look, you gotta shut the fuck up. That plays over.
It's over, baby. We're moving on. Don't even ask me about yesterday's game anymore, all right?
I'm not going to, so quit asking.
That's right. It's a new. Oh, we got early basketball action. Let's go. Steps, have you done the wheel yet? You done the wheel picks yet? I know you're at work. Have you done the wheel yet? When are those picks coming out? I'm fiending for another losing streak. Fiending for it. Another losing day. Let's take a look at the action report. Thanks to our good friends over at the Action Network. Not affiliated with them at all. I actually pay for this, so there you go. Buku's with Patriot. Evaldi's 5+ Ks, easy money. It's literally money on the floor. What'd you say the other day, Patriot? You said something about like slap some stickum or something on the bottom of your shoes and just walk through and pick up all that money. And you ain't wrong, my friend. You ain't wrong. What time are we at? Okay. Not that I have a time limit or anything like that, but actually the wife said make sure she's up by 5:15. Ooh. I'm going to go make sure she's awake. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all just hang out, okay? You hang out. I'm going to play you some music. You want some music? Should we go with like, well, let me end things on the YouTube side of things. What up, L? Can we call in? We had you guys on the other day. That was fun for the draft, pulling you guys in. Grass guy came in. A Patriot came in. Some other friends came in along, but not right now. I do need to get a call-in system though. That is a good idea. I've been working on that. I've been doing I have a voicemail idea, but anyways, YouTube side of thing. Come over to Rumble. Goodbye.